You know the answer. Someone asks you a simple question in English. You understand every word. Your mind says, I know this, but your mouth stays closed. Not because you don't know English, but because you're scared. Scared they will judge your accent. Scared you will say the wrong word. Scared they will look at you differently. So you smile. You nod. You stay quiet. And later, you feel angry at yourself. That's exactly me. Yes, I know. And here is the truth you need to hear. You're not bad at English. You're afraid of being judged. Let that sink in. You're not stupid. You're not slow. You're not incapable. You are afraid. Afraid of your accent. Afraid of grammar mistakes. Afraid of speaking too slowly. Afraid that someone will laugh. Afraid that someone will think, his English is weak. But listen carefully. Fear is not lack of ability. Fear is protection. Your brain is trying to protect you from embarrassment. That's all. Let me tell you about Raj. Raj understands English very well. He watches movies. He reads articles. He studies grammar. When he listens, he understands 80%. But in meetings at work, he says nothing. His boss asks, does anyone have ideas? Raj has ideas. Good ones. But inside his head, another voice speaks. What if I say it wrong? What if I forget a word? What if they laugh? What if my sentence is not perfect? His heart starts beating faster. His hands feel cold. His mind goes blank. So he looks down at his notebook and stays silent. After the meeting, he thinks, I need to improve my English. But the real problem was not English. It was fear. This is important. When you fear judgment, your brain goes into danger mode. Your brain thinks something bad might happen. Your heart beats faster. Your breathing changes. Your body becomes tense. And here is the problem. When the brain is in fear mode, thinking becomes slower. Memory becomes blocked. Words disappear. That's why you suddenly forget simple vocabulary. That's why your mind goes blank. Not because you don't know English, but because fear shuts down fluency. Read that again in your mind. Fear shuts down fluency. When you feel safe, you speak better. When you feel judged, you freeze. So, the problem is not your English level. It is your relationship with judgment. Now let me challenge your belief. You think everyone is watching you. You think everyone is judging your grammar. You think they are waiting for you to make a mistake. But the truth? Most people are thinking about themselves. They are worried about their own mistakes. They are worried about how they look. They are worried about their own problems. Nobody goes home and says, today Raj said go instead of went. I will never forget this. Nobody remembers your small grammar errors. People remember how you made them feel. Communication matters more than perfection. If someone understands your message, you have succeeded. Accent does not stop communication. Small mistakes do not stop communication. Silence stops communication. Now, let's fix this. Not with complicated grammar, not with big vocabulary, but with confidence actions. Action number 1. Speak slowly. When you speak fast, anxiety increases. When you speak slowly, your brain relaxes. For example, instead of rushing, I think we should start the next project tomorrow. Say, I think we should start the next project tomorrow. Slow is powerful. Slow shows control. Action number 2. Accept small mistakes publicly. If you say something wrong, don't panic. Just correct it calmly. I went to the office yesterday. That's it. No long apology. No shame. Just correction. Strong people correct themselves and move on. Action number 3. Practice imperfect speaking every day. Not perfect speaking. Imperfect speaking. Talk to yourself in English for 5 minutes. Describe your day. I woke up at 7. I made tea. I felt tired. Simple sentences. Train your brain that speaking is normal, not dangerous. Action number 4. Stop apologizing for your English. Many beginners say, sorry for my bad English, before they even speak. Why? You are learning. Learning is not something to apologize for. Instead of saying sorry, just speak. Action number 5. Focus on message, not accent. Ask yourself, did they understand me? If yes, you succeeded. Your goal is not to sound American or British. Your goal is to be understood. Big difference. Let me tell you something powerful. Confidence does not come before speaking. It comes after speaking. You don't become ready. You become brave. Every time you speak, even with mistakes, you send a message to your brain. I survived. And slowly, your brain stops seeing English as danger. It starts seeing English as normal. That is how fluency grows. Not from silence, from small, brave moments. Maybe today you are shy. Maybe your voice shakes. Maybe your grammar is not perfect. But that does not mean you are bad at English. It means you are human, and humans grow by doing, not by waiting. So here is your challenge. Today, not tomorrow. Today, speak one sentence in English in front of someone. Just one. It can be simple. I agree with you. Or, I will send the email. Or, I think this is a good idea. Even if your voice shakes, even if your accent is strong, even if you make a small mistake, do it anyway. Because your English is not weak. Your fear is loud. Lower the fear, and your voice will rise.